record. We're live. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, hello,
sorry, guys. We
hello.
had a few technical difficulties there really quick because we've been gone a long time and haven't streamed much, and everything kind of got reset on us.
Yeah, we've been it's been like 2 weeks since we've
Yeah.
last
God,
streamed.
it's good
So
to be
yeah, man.
back.
For sure, man.
Alright.
It is absolutely good to be back. The
There we
only
go.
the only issue is that we have so much to talk about, man.
We have so
There is a
much to talk
lot
about.
to talk
Shit,
about.
I
And
just finished doing something that I want to talk about when we get to it.
yeah, see, like we'll have time for that.
So yeah.
It's so much.
It's good to be back, guys. If you watch us on YouTube and don't come to the Twitch, it's good to see you guys again. I guess we'll just start off with what we've been doing and what kind of started this big long break we've been on, which was WaveCon happened.
Indeed.
Some of you
We went to
viewers
WaveCon.
went with us to WaveCon, I'm sure.
Yeah, some of you were over there, and it was a hell of a time.
Give me 1 second. Let me turn Daniel up real quick.
All right.
I have you turned down for some reason. Say something for me, Daniel.
Yo.
That's good. That's good. Right there.
All right.
All right, we're back. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Want to make sure we're getting all the good audios and stuff.
Cool.
But yeah, WaveCon happened. We went to Ohio for like a week and a half, almost, something like that.
Pretty much. Well, it was like a week. Yeah, it was like about a week.
Long ass week, which was a hell of a lot of fun. Daniel was my roommate.
Indeed.
We did a lot of cool stuff. Met a lot of cool people. Made a hell of a lot of new friends.
A lot of fucking awesome friends. Made some new friendships. Made the ones we already had stronger. It was great, man.
So good.
It was a fucking great time.
Did we know what the official count was for WaveCon?
I think it was like 70 something.
Yeah, like there were like 70 people
50,
there.
70, I don't know, something like that. It was
crazy.
There was a lot of us there.
And there were a lot of you guys there, and getting to meet and hang out with a lot of you guys made me a better person. I'll just say it. Made me a better person. Hanging out with my friends and getting to be there with it. We played a lot of D&D.
It was a blast, yeah.
Played D&D, we played a lot of games, we watched some movies, some Bollywood.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back now. For those of you that are new or don't know what WaveCon is like, if you follow a YouTuber group called Blind Wave on YouTube. Great friends of ours. We're their mods on their Discord.
Yes, we do. We mod their Twitch, their Discord, and their YouTube.
All that stuff.
They're all good dudes, great dudes. Met them a couple times already, and they're great.
Yeah, and they have a get together once a year that's called WaveCon.
Where
all their fans come and hang out, and this year it was in Ohio, and we went
each year. It's been getting bigger and bigger, so yeah.
Yeah, and we got to go this year, and it was so much fun. Like it
really was, man.
It was a lot of firsts for me too. Like it was the first time I'd flown on an airplane ever. It was terrifying the first time. It was super easy the second time. And it was just a lot of fun. A lot of party. We danced on the boat. We got our boogie on.
Yeah, man. The boat ride, the boat day was probably like the best.
That was probably my favorite day.
That shit was awesome, man.
We all got dressed up super fancy.
Yeah, we were styling and profiling, as our boy Ric Flair would say. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, it was good though, man. It was the boat ride, the valley jump stuff was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. It was really awesome.
But yeah, and we saw Spider-Man.
We did see Spider-Man Far From Home at WaveCon with all the people. Yeah, we saw it twice.
Got to go with our good friend Kitty.
So yeah, and man, Mac. It was awesome.
Yeah. But yeah. I bought a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Josh got a lot of stuff. If you want to, I don't know if you want to show it off.
Oh Lord, I don't know if I can show it all up, but I got well, this first thing was a gift.
He got some cool stuff. He got some really cool stuff.
Jake and Dababa, which if you know Jake and Dababa, they got me this D&D Essentials kit for my birthday.
Got the D&Ds going on.
Yeah. Which has a bunch of cool stuff in it. We used it at WaveCon a little bit, not super crazy
a little bit.
I also bought. Sorry, I got all this stuff on my bed, super far away. I bought this board game that I still haven't played yet.
The Mysterious Forest.
Called The Mysterious Forest. I just really like the art on it. It's got a little mini dude in it. Whoops, sorry, I hit my mic. Got a little dude in it. Still haven't even opened it yet. Still haven't played it, but I'm going to.
Nice.
And mess around with it, probably with my nephew, or you can play it solo, but that seems kind of sad.
Party for one.
I got some comic book stuff.
Yeah, we went to a pretty dope comic shop over there called Asylum Comics.
Yeah, it was really cool, and I got
it was nice. It was pretty dope.
I got some Old Man Hawkeye comics. Any of you that know me know I love Hawkeye. So I bought Old Man Hawkeye, like a whole little. It's got a few comics in it. Still haven't read them yet. I started the first one and then stopped because I started reading this instead, which is probably one of my bigger. I probably like this more than I like Hawkeye, and I like Hawkeye a lot. That tells you how much I love this. Following thing is I got the Dark Tower comic series, like the big book, the big thick book of it.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them. That's upside down. I got this one, which is like all the first, however many comics are in it. Actually say. I don't know if it says. It has a lot of comics in it for the Dark Tower comic series, and then I got the second book, which The Fall of Gilead. I'm a big fan of the Dark Tower, and I wish they would quit fucking it up. So when they try to adapt it.
Hey man, they're doing a TV series, so hopefully they'll get that right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I still have some candy. Kitty gave us some candy.
Oh yeah, she got us some like pretty interesting Kit Kats.
Yeah, some interesting Kit Kats. I have mint
like green
left.
tea Kit Kats and
Mint, and then this one is Sakura Japanese sake.
Yeah, sake.
But yeah. But yeah, and we just had a good time. It was so much fun. It was some of the most fun I think I've ever had.
Yeah, man, it was really an awesome week with awesome people, and it's crazy to think that we're now like what 2 weeks late. 2 weeks later, man. It's been 2 weeks since we were over there, man.
Yeah, we should explain. We took a week off when we got back just to get our stuff kind of organized and back together after all that.
Yeah, exactly. We took last week off because we were trying to just catch up and get back to the schedule of things and all that stuff. So that's why we didn't do a podcast last week.
Yeah, we took it off and relaxed, and we didn't get to do one before we left like we wanted to because we just didn't have time.
Yeah, so it's been a while actually since we've had one of these.
So this is the actual episode 12.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is the first one in a while.
It's really great to meet all you guys at WaveCon and
But yeah, WaveCon was such a blast, man. It's something that I think I don't think we'll forget that experience.
Oh, absolutely not. And it just made me want to go even more. It makes
for real.
It inspired me to really want to get on the ball and get my shit together and like get the streaming thing going real good, and get kind of my life organized a bit more than it was before. Things I want to do in the world, and that kind of ignited that in me a little bit. So, God, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was the best time, dude. It was a great fucking time.
We ate a lot of good foods.
I love this WaveCon. Yeah, there was a lot of good food, a lot of good affordable food, especially the fucking hotel breakfast thing wasn't too bad. They give you like $5 off, whatever, if you wanted to do that. That was pretty good. It was just a good time, man. Like it was the best fucking time, man.
Yeah,
it was such a great week.
And getting to be with, as much as I love, this is gonna sound bad. Don't take this the wrong way, guys. As much as I love meeting all of you new people, getting to physically hang out with all the other mods was like a great thing for me.
We had a few times where it was just us hanging out, which that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and getting to be with them was great because those are kind of the people I'm closest with. But I grew pretty close with a lot of you guys there too. So I made a lot of good friends. Sorry, I got distracted by a nickel.
Them damn nickels.
It's got a boat on the back. I was like, what kind of nickel is that? It's got a boat on the back. I'm easily distracted. But yeah, it was a good time, best times, and I want to go again next year. So let's.
Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna try to go next year as well because that was awesome.
I ran 2 D&D games while I was there. I ran a lot of beginners through for the first time. For their first games, yeah. I bought some people their first dice ever, which I consider a great honor. To give them, be able to be the person
their
that
very
gave them
first
the
dice,
yes, and run them through their first D&D games and make it a very positive experience for them. We ran the beginner game, which we didn't complete it because I think it's almost impossible to do it sitting.
Yeah, then there was just a lot going on.
And we ran a Star Wars game, which was a hell of a lot of fun.
Which was
and
fun. Yeah.
Which, by the way, none of that was written. It was all completely improv.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It was awesome, man. It was awesome. That Star Wars game was pretty fucking fun. I gotta say.
But yeah, it was so much fun. I know I keep saying that, but like I can't express it enough how great.
Yeah,
it's like
you have to be there to know
you gotta
how
be there.
Great of a fucking time WaveCon is, you know.
Yeah.
Because it really is. It's the best, man. It really is the best.
Yeah. All right, let's move on from WaveCon. I think we can only say it was great so many times. Disengage. That's for Dak.
Disengage.
Disengage.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, WaveCon was the best. In short, it was amazing.
And the Burger Time rivalry still continues with Baba because we never had one.
Dude, I can't believe you guys still didn't eat a fucking burger.
We had hot dogs, which makes no sense.
You guys had a week.
I had Burger Time with so many other people, not Baba.
Yeah.
That first day, I had Burger Time with so many people.
I think she's just keeping the meme at this point.
I think she doesn't want to let it die, and I'll admit, part of me doesn't want it to die either. Because it's one of the things that binds us together as people.
The Burger Time. Yeah.
We saw Spider-Man. What did you think of Spider-Man?
Oh, Spider-Man Far From Home. Yes, we saw it for the first time at WaveCon. I love Spider-Man Far From Home. So before we go into it, spoiler alert, we might go into some spoilers and details about Spider-Man Far From Home. Let me
pop it up on the text for it.
So keep an eye out on that. If you haven't seen it, watch out. If you have seen it, cool, stick around. We're gonna talk about it. Yeah. So I have to say that I enjoy this movie a whole hell of a lot more than I did Homecoming. And I like Homecoming, but I just like Far From Home like so much more better than Homecoming. And yeah, we'll get into it here. So Josh is putting up the spoiler alert.
Oh God, that's the wrong thing.
Sorry. But yeah, it's interesting, especially because of like going forward. It'll be interesting how things are or end up being because of the current news, which we'll talk about later.
I know, right?
But yeah, we're just talking about this movie specifically. I fucking love this movie, man. It is so good. That's why I was like, I don't mind watching it twice because I was like, yeah, we have to watch it twice. Just by the way, we missed like the beginning scene.
Yeah, we did miss the beginning.
We missed the beginning scene the first time we went to go watch it because we were running late.
Running super late.
We were like hauling ass to get to the theater.
Because we had eaten wings or whatever.
Yeah. We went to the boathouse
and we walked, so we had to like.
And there was like a shit ton of people there, and they took forever to like seat us and get us the food and stuff. So because of that, we had to haul ass to get to the theater and talk about or watch the movie. I mean, and so we missed the opening scene. But other than that, we saw the rest of it, and yeah, it was awesome, man. Like, where do we even start? Because there's a lot. There's quite a bit in this movie. Where do you want to start?
Let's just start at the beginning here, which we did eventually see the beginning scene, by the way.
Yes, we saw the movie twice, so we did see the beginning scene. The second time,
which is the what is it, the blip? Is that what they call it now?
The blip.
Which I'm actually not crazy.
The name, yeah, it's not the best.
But it is what it is. I like the movie. I don't know if I got to say that. I like the movie a lot.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal is great.
He was really good. Yeah.
But yeah, what is it? They open up in Mexico and they're fighting this big Earth Elemental, or they're showing off this big Earth Elemental dude, I think, and then like he engages with your boy Quentin Beck, aka Mysterio. Yeah. Right. They have a little fight there, and then you know, and then it cuts, I think, and then we go to. I'm looking at the wiki. I'll just be honest. Because it's been a little bit since I saw it.
The
So
opening scene is their you know, Nick Fury and Maria Hill or
yeah,
in like in Mexico or whatever, and then they see one of the creatures, you know, form or whatever, and it's attacking the city or whatever. And then yeah, Mysterio appears,
yeah. Uh,
and then from there they move on to the fucking hilarious opening scene of the movie. Well, not opening, but like the scene after that, which is like the montage of like Captain America and Iron Man being dead,
oh.
and and there's like Whitney Houston playing in the background. It's the kids from the school, and yeah, that song. So that was pretty funny. Yeah, and they have the
That
whole
song.
like the whole like school, you know, news thing that they have that they
Fucking
do,
bug.
which is pretty funny. Yeah, so that was pretty great. And then yeah, they talk about the blip. They have like the marching band or whatever like disappear. You know, like they all get snapped or whatever. So we get to see that.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know if we want to go scene by scene or anything like that, but I am just gonna hit
yeah,
on some
no,
points specifically,
yeah, yeah,
which are the whole Peter and then spoilers for any other movie I haven't seen before. Watching this, I hope to God you've seen it, because I'm about to
yeah,
spoil some shit for you. Is him becoming like the new Iron Man and mourning Tony Stark and his death and all that. Just great. Got a lot of cool emotional shit going on during it, man. It's great, and I
yeah,
love it. And I love it very much.
for sure.
Which makes the news that we get later suck all the more.
Yeah, I mean we'll get to that later again,
Yeah.
but yeah, just there's a lot of
Uh,
cool stuff in this movie.
Nick Fury's in this movie a lot. Actually, a lot
Nick
more than I
Fury,
expected.
yeah, Nick Fury's in this. Which, by the way, I don't know if you want to talk about it right now, but Nick Fury is revealed at the end. Wait a minute, it's not actually Nick Fury.
Nope.
It's your boy Talos from fucking Captain Marvel and the Skrulls. So
which
that's cool.
which makes so much sense when you watch the movie a second time and
Yeah.
watch what they do.
There's a part in the movie where they're talking about um like Spider-Man's naming off like other heroes. He's like, why can't you call these people like Thor? He's like away on a planet or somewhere else, right? Captain Marvel, and he's like, don't. What does Talos say? He says,
Don't mention her name. Don't invoke her name or something
don't
like that.
invoke. Yeah, don't invoke her name. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I was like, huh, that's interesting. And now we know why is
Yeah.
because they're fucking scrolls. So yeah, so
Yeah.
that was pretty interesting. You get
Uh,
to see like tidbits here and there. Like once you know that that's the case, you kind of like go back. Like on the second time when we were watching it, I was trying to like look out for that stuff. Like okay, now that we know that he's this
that
guy,
person. Yeah.
yeah, see how that makes sense and whatnot. So yeah, it was interesting.
Uh, I really love Mysterio as a villain, and they pulled him off.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mysterio was cool. I like how he looked, like the costume looked and everything. That looked great. And I like how even like without the illusion stuff, um he still had the fishbowl helmet thing. That was pretty neat. I was like, yes, that's fucking cool, man. So I like that for sure. Um and yeah, man, like just I think yeah, they pulled the character off really well. I like how they tied it into Tony Stark and all that stuff. They
oh my
showed like
god.
the guy from Iron Man 1, like the bald dude from Iron
Yeah.
Man 1. And they showed like Quentin Beck like in the Civil War stuff, like he was like off in the background, you know what I mean? When Tony was introducing I believe he called it barf or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Is that what he?
Called it
Yeah.
barf.
Yeah, he called it my life's work. He called it barf or whatever, yeah. So that was pretty neat how they like just tie everything in together like that. I love when they do shit like that. Um and yeah, man, like just I think they did a good job with definitely with Mysterio and Quentin Beck and that kind of stuff.
Effects looked really good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Acting was on point. By
Yeah.
the way, guys, if I act a little funky, I should have said this at the beginning. If I act a little funky during this podcast, I apologize. Daniel's gonna be doing most of the driving because I'm actually sick, pretty shitty sick at the moment. So, uh, if it gets weird, you'll know why. I got some sinus stuff going on. That's fucking weird. That makes me feel bad. So yeah, that's a thing.
Speaking of acting, there was a character in this movie that I liked a lot more in this movie than I did in Homecoming.
And who was that, sir?
And that was MJ.
MJ,
Michelle,
yes.
whatever you want to call her. Zendaya's character, Zendaya, I don't know how you say her name. But her, MJ's character, was a million times better in this movie than she was in Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I think she had a little bit more to do here.
Yeah.
But still, she was such a better character here. Yeah, she was so much better here. Like it was actually like great seeing her and Peter's relationship form more, you know. So I thought that was neat. I thought she was good. I don't like how they gave away in the trailer how she knew he was Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was like, if I could change one thing, I would have cut
that was
out of the
kind of
trailer.
stupid. Like why would you put that in the trailer?
I don't know.
So that was kind of dumb. Yeah. Speaking of relationships though, what did you think of Ned and Betty and also Happy and Aunt May?
Happy and Aunt May, yay! And the Ned and Betty was kind of really funny too, like that whole.
Yeah, they were both like summer fling type things.
I'm a man now.
Yeah, he's like yeah, exactly. I'm a man. I'm a boy who's turned into a man.
Oh my god, I thought it was pretty fucking funny.
Fucking Ned, dude. Yeah, that was good stuff. I also appreciate Peter still having some Star Wars in his room. He had like a Lego TIE Fighter or whatever. It's pretty neat.
Really old movie.
What else? Oh, speaking of Happy and Aunt May, I like the whole thing with them was pretty funny. It takes me back to the end of the movie where they're all like confessing stuff when they're about to die. And Happy's like, well, I love Spider-Man's aunt or whatever. And that shit was so funny. And they're all like, what the hell? Yeah. Which makes you wonder, like, how did they not like start like guessing or figuring things out when he said that? You know, like
I don't know.
It's a little nitpicky and like whatever, but it's just like, you know, like who the hell who's I don't know. Anyway,
there's stupid and then there's movie stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's I know. It's just a stupid nitpick. It's fine. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting.
Characters,
then, yeah. Happy's good, man. Like him and Peter, like when he tells Peter, like, you're not Iron Man, but no one's gonna be Iron Man. You know what I mean? Like you can't. You just have to be you or whatever, right?
Even Tony.
Yeah, even Tony could not live up to Iron Man. Or whatever.
Yeah,
so it was good, man. Like,
oh my god, can we just stop for a minute and talk about that fucking suit building scene on the goddamn plane?
I was gonna go to there. Yeah, the suit building scene, which
my favorite
cool.
scene.
Seeing Peter build his fucking build his suits was awesome. And then Happy just looking at him like he would look at Tony when he was building his suits and shit, and it was great, man. Just
my favorite scene out of the whole movie.
And by the way, when he was building his suit, they showed like other suits, and I was trying to look at which suits they had. I was like, what the hell do they have here? You know? So yeah, I was like, which, you know, however many I saw that they had like the Spider-Man PS4 suit. They had like the stealth suit and a bunch of other stuff. It was cool. I was just trying to like spot which ones they had. It was, you know, it was for like a quick second, but it was nice seeing that.
Yeah. No, it was good, man.
And then also I like when he plays the AC/DC, when Happy plays the AC/DC after he's like done with that stuff.
Oh Lord.
And I don't like when Peter's like, well, I like Led Zeppelin. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. That one, and
so close to greatness.
And I know, right? We were this close to greatness. Yeah. I also don't like Peter Tingles.
No, I hate Peter Tingles.
Every time they said, I was like, ugh, cringe.
Come on, it's called Spidey Sense.
Spidey Sense, God damn it! Get the fuck out of here with your Peter
Tingles. Is dumb.
Trash. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Very small things.
It's again. I'm not like mad about it or anything. It's just like a stupid, silly thing that they did. I'm like, no, you know.
The greatness
but, yeah,
way.
It's funny. It's funny. They did it for the humor. I get it. You know, I'm like, no. But yeah,
that's because we're old school and we like fucking Spidey sense, man. It's always been Spidey sense for as long as we've
always
known
Spidey
it.
Spence. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, what else do we got here? Oh, touching back on Mysterio. Let's talk about the illusion scenes for a
Oh my
minute.
god!
Because
Oh my
you
god!
said the suit building scenes were your favorite. I think the illusion scenes are probably my favorite.
And they get
Because they
dark.
were yeah, man. There's like a zombie Iron Man at one point. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
yo,
like, wow, they went there,
that's
huh?
fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, that's fucking wild,
Yeah, I
man.
didn't expect them to do that.
Yeah, the illusion scenes were fucking like incredible, dude. I really enjoyed that stuff. It was really, 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 really cool to see that.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of them. There wasn't just like one. There was a few of them. So I thought that was very nice.
Yeah, they were great too. They just transitioned so well.
Yeah, man.
In the one thing into the
And then
next into the
and they would
next.
show you like the illusion, and then you would see like what's happening for real and stuff. I
Yeah,
like that. That was pretty neat.
I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna get it when it comes, like when it's available.
All right. Let's move on to post-credit scenes. I want to talk about those.
Post credit scenes, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Unless there's
all
something
right.
else you want to jump in there.
No. I mean, I'm
I
trying
feel
to
like we're
think.
kind of winding down a little bit from.
No, yeah, I mean, there's stuff in the middle that happens. Like Peter gets sent to like fucking Netherlands, and Happy has to
Oh
pick
my
him up or whatever. That's before he builds a suit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
this
it was,
the scene where they think he's with a hook is pretty.
Oh my god, yeah, we forgot. I was gonna mention that earlier, but we kind of skipped past it, so I forgot to mention it. Yeah, even I was like, "What the hell is going on here?"
I was like,
man?
"Wow, this is getting weird." I didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck? Are we still watching Spider Man?"
Yeah,
Like,
we're in
are
the
we not watching a
wrong.
different movie?
We're in the wrong theater.
I think I'm in the wrong theater here. Yeah, no,
uh,
it was funny though, man. It was good stuff. It's, by the way, Brad's a punk.
yeah, what a bitch. Fuck
Fuck
you,
Brad.
Brad.
Yeah, fuck Brad. Anyway,
Fucking bitch.
Yeah. So post credit scenes. The end of the movie, Spider-Man defeats Mysterio. And we think he's dead. But is he really?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because I don't remember it ever being made clear if he actually died.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I want to lean on saying that he's not dead.
I want
And
to
the
say
reason
he's
why I
not dead
say
too.
that, and the reason why I say that is because I know they want to do the Sinister Six. They've been wanting to do the Sinister Six for a while. Mysterio is part of the Sinister Six, so I know they want to get him in for that. So I think he's not dead, and I think it makes it more clear with what happens in the post credit scene, where we see Mysterio expose. I almost said Iron Man, Peter Parker, Spider-Man to the world, and he's like, "What?" After he gives MJ the swing around, right? The whole, which I thought in this movie they kind of made fun of the swing around, like the swinging around stuff. Like in the other movies, they're like, MJ's and Spider-Man are like, they're having a good time swinging around and stuff. And this movie, MJ's like, I'm never doing that shit again.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. So yeah, that was good. But yeah, dude, I've like fucking everybody knows he's Peter Parker now.
Yeah.
And also, he didn't catch everybody. He only got Mysterio, which means the bald dude from Iron Man 1 and all those other people Mysterio was working with, they're still out there somewhere, dude.
Yep.
So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with that. And I'm also curious with fucking J. Jonah Jameson.
Your boy.
Our boy fucking J.K. Simmons is back, dude. Yep. I was like, whoever was at the theater with us the first time, they heard me when I saw that.
I heard you, and I was down the road from you.
Yeah. I was like, yo, that was so cool, man. I could not believe it. I mean, oh, man. Fucking J. Jonah Jameson. And like, fucking
Spider-Man.
Yeah, man. They turned him into like a. He kind of reminds me of the version that they have on the Spider-Man video game, where it's not like a newspaper; it's like a,
news blog,
like a news, type thing, like Alex Jones type thing. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. and I'm so excited for where this is going after. But with some news that we got this past week, I'm like, I don't know anymore, man. Like,
Yeah.
This is the most excited I've been for a next Spider-Man movie though for a while though.
Yeah. Want to transition into news with that, or is there anything else you want to talk about?
With Spider-Man, I believe if you want to be done, we can be done with that.
Let's move on from Spider-Man because we got a lot to talk about.
There is a lot more things to talk about, so we can transition into gaming news if you want, or a traditional format.
The short version of Spider-Man is we love it.
Yeah, we love the movie. I love it more than Homecoming personally.
I'm adjusting to the text. For some reason, it threw it all the way on the right side. Nope. There we go. And just gonna have it titled as news because we're going down the big list, and I hope you have a lot because I didn't write shit down.
I have a little bit of gaming news, but I have a lot of TV show and movie news.
Yeah, we got a gaming news will be probably pretty quick. Gamescom is happening, has happened this past week. So there was a few things there, but yeah, if you want to get us started off.
All right. So there's a lot of news that happened this past week, and sticking with the Spider-Man theme, Sony bought Insomniac Games, which if you guys know, they bought. Puts in the link in the chat. This is an article from Kotaku. They bought Insomniac Games, which made the Spider-Man PS4 game.
Which is I would want to buy them too after that.
Yeah, it's a hell of a game. I played it last year. I got it like when it first came out.
I haven't played it.
It was gifted to me, and it's a hell of a fucking game. And now Sony owns Insomniac Games, so I'm hoping for an MGU now. I want a Marvel Games universe. I would love that because Spider-Man PS4 was great. And I mean, yeah, there isn't really much more to say about this other than Sony got themselves a great fucking games, game studio. Insomniac Games is good shit. And especially after playing Spider-Man PS4, great move.
All right.
Moving on. Speaking of Gamescom, Josh mentioned Gamescom. Let's talk about some of the stuff we saw at Gamescom. All
right.
So, we had some of the things that were announced. Was Erica, an interactive thriller, which was a game. It's a FMV.
FMV games. I love FMV.
FMV game. It's $10.
Super
on
cheap.
The PlayStation Store, yeah, if you want to check it out.
You lose literally nothing but $10. Like I think.
Yeah, it's a fun, interesting game to
try. I don't think it's super long. I watched Ezekiel play it, and I looked away for like, I don't know, I want to say half an hour, and he had finished it. So I think this game's probably like 3 or 4 hours long, to be honest.
Probably, yeah.
Which is
like $10. It's not gonna be too long.
Which is like, yeah.
Yeah.
But $10, totally worth it, I would think. It seemed to be good. I don't know if it has any reviews out for it yet, but it looked very interesting to me, and I like that kind of shit. So.
Yeah. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has an open alpha. It started last night or yesterday. On the PS4, it's featuring the game's 2v2 mode. Yeah, like I don't know about that. I'll have to check it out, see how it looks. I'm not gonna play it, but
I'm not big on the Call of Duties nowadays, to be honest.
This one I'm not either, but this one kind of interests me a little bit.
For me, I haven't played any of those shooters, and like I haven't played Battlefield or Call of Duty
in a long time. Yeah, I get you. I haven't really either. Like I used to play them all the time back in the day. Like if we're talking like 10 years ago, dude, I used to play those fucking games.
Yeah.
All the
time. I used to play them all the time too. Bad Company 2 was like my favorite.
I got them like every year when they would come out, dude. The new ones. I used to be in like fucking 10 years ago, and in the Modern Warfare 2 days, I used to be in clans and shit, dude. Like clans and guilds and all that shit, man.
Yeah, you used to be with.
I used to do the 360 no scope bullshit and all that stuff, man. That was me 10 years ago, man.
Yeah.
The clans and guilds and the 1v1s and all that bullshit. So yeah, that alpha for Modern Warfare is going on right now.
Check that out if it's available to you.
Kerbal Space Program 2 was announced, coming in 2020 to PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Which had a funny trailer, I feel like, because
Yeah,
they didn't even show what it was until like halfway through.
Yeah, it wasn't until like, oh, okay. Once you see the little green people, I'm like, okay, it's Kerbal.
Yeah, it's Kerbal.
I haven't played the first one myself,
I
but
haven't
I hear
either.
it's a pretty neat game.
I actually don't know shit about the games. Like,
I'm happy for it's like a spaceship building game, I think.
Yeah, and you gotta like land it or something, or make it take off or something. I can't remember exactly. Never played them. Never played them. I'll pull up the trailer and we can watch it, but I'm gonna keep it muted because people are like, there's a lot of copyright. So
I don't want another. We don't want a repeat of Picard.
Hang on, my thing's not capturing. Oh, that's the wrong thing. My thing's not capturing YouTube. It's capturing.
Oh.
Rather.
So while Josh sets that up, Humankind by Sega and Endless Space by Amplitude Studios are some simulation games coming out in 2020 as well.
Yeah.
There's the Kerbal trailer right there.
Kerbal trailer. It goes a long time without you actually knowing it's Kerbal, and it's got some. It's got what the fucking song's playing?
I don't even know.
I don't remember what it's called. Some super famous song.
It starts off pretty neat. You're in space and whatnot. And it's it's pretty cool.
There was a lot of sci-fi. There was a lot of sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, there was.
I feel that genre is making a comeback.
Which I'm fine for because I love sci-fi that stuff. So I'm okay with that,
And then here's where you get the reveal that it's Kerbal.
There it is, little green people.
I keep feeling
the little green people.
And if the gameplay is like what they show off in this trailer, which I don't know if it is, it looked pretty cool. But I want to see some gameplay. Might check it out. Might check out the first one too.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's the Kerbal.
Kerbal Space Program 2 2020 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Little Nightmares 2 also coming in 2020, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC.
That shit's so dark.
Yeah, it's I haven't played the first one. I've seen other people play it though. And it's not my kind of game really, but
yeah, it had a trailer.
Yeah. Oh, for those who are interested in that, there you go.
There's some. I'll save this for later. There's some Greedfall gameplay out that I didn't see, which I'm really excited for when that comes out.
If you're into the flight simulators, the classic helicopter warfare series Comanche, last seen in 2001, making a return from THQ Nordic as a team-based online game. It will go into alpha and beta testing this year and early access in early 2020.
The first Comanche game came out in like 1992. That was like the very first one.
Yeah,
the 90s they were very popular, man. Games. They were very popular. Yeah. My dad played them. I played them. So yeah, Comanche making a comeback.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be trash. I'll just be honest.
Need for Speed Heat Studio. You can download an app for that game if you want.
Not in the Need for
Magic the Gathering, semi-exclusive to the Epic Games Store because, of course. Iron Harvest will be released on September 1st, 2020.
That I'm excited for. Iron Harvest looks dope. It looks like
that game. That game does look really fucking neat and interesting.
It's based on It's based on there's a tabletop board game, miniature game, I believe, and they kickstarted this a while ago. I want to say like 1 or 2 years ago. They kickstarted it, raised up a bunch of money, and now it's going to be coming out next year toward what was the actual date? September 1st, 2020.
September 1st, 2020. Yes.
I'm gonna pull up some gameplay real quick because I do want to show it off.
Yeah, go for it.
There it is. It looks very Company of Heroes. With big steampunky diesel mechs.
I like the mechs in that. I just like the concept of having these big ass mechs in this time period.
I think this is more diesel punk than, yeah. But it looks fun. It looks great. I'm totally down for big mech and squad based things, and I use the
Yeah,
state, so
it looks dope.
I'm down for this when it comes out. I'll be playing that. Follow the channel. Come follow Josh 902.
Yeah, it looks really really neat for sure.
little self promote. Wolfenstein's great. Love. Sorry, Loki said, "Well, you gonna love Wolfenstein then?" Yes, I love Wolfenstein.
Yeah, he says that because I'm gonna play it in October.
I can't wait for you to play it. You're gonna have a good goddamn
I can't
time
wait to
with
play
it.
it either, man.
I love those
Which, by
games.
the way, you know what we forgot to do at the beginning of the stream?
What's that?
What we've been up to the past 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah, well, we did the WaveCon
what have
stuff,
we
and then
done
we just
recently?
completely
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, we're just into it.
Oh, before, yeah, what do you got?
No, I just gonna say I started fucking Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor. Well, not like I not started, but like I got back into it, and it's fun, man. That game's fun as hell.
Yeah.
And I've been
like a
and I've
badass.
caught up on a bunch of TV shows, man. Like I finished Archer, I finished The Crown, Twilight Zone, Chernobyl, Swamp Thing.
Yeah, I got a few things.
I started Mindhunter season 2, which is really fucking good.
I haven't started it yet.
I started The Boys, which is really fucking good, dude. You have to watch The Boys, man.
I need to.
This show is fucking bonkers.
I'm gonna watch it. I just haven't.
It is so good, yeah. So after I finish Mindhunter and The Boys, I'm thinking I'm gonna do Glow season 3.
Yeah, that's one I've done. See, I've done Glow season 3. I watched all of that. I watched all of Umbrella Academy because I kind of didn't watch that when it was.
Yeah, Umbrella Academy is good.
Thing.
Yeah.
I've watched some other stuff. What was it? I can't think of it off the top of my head, guys. Give me. A lot of what I'm doing is just prepping for future D&D stuff at the moment. I feel like I say that every time we stream. Yeah. If I think of it in the middle of the show, I'll bring it up. Right before the show happened, I was playing. So I met some friends at WaveCon for the first time, which is Curry. If any of you met Curry at WaveCon, and he offered to teach us how to play Warhammer 40K Dark Heresy. For those of you that know what Warhammer is, which is it's a new system for me, and I was learning how to play it, and we were playing it literally moments before the stream went live. We were playing it, and yeah, it's fun. I haven't been a player in like a few years, so in like any tabletop game, so it took me a little bit to kind of get used to it again. Like I'm used to having like all the answers in front of me. I'm used to being the DM, the guide, he who is the monster. So it took a little bit to get used to it. It's very weird going back to being a player after being a DM for so long. But yeah, that's cool, and I love learning new systems because the more systems I learn, the more things I can pull out of my hat for my games. So.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, and then just watching the occasional stream here and there, and that's all I've been really. But back to the news.
Yeah, back to the news. We're gonna continue. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, no, we needed to get all that out.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's finish up this Gamescom stuff here. The Witcher 3 for Switch, it's October 15th, 2019. That's the date it's gonna come out. Disintegration had an announcement trailer shown, which I think is an interesting game. Looks, interesting. And finally, Hideo Kojima closed the show with his weird ass fucking game, Death Stranding.
So weird.
Which, by the way, Jeff Keighley's in the game.
Yeah, they face cam.
Jeff Keighley's in the game, and you can pee on mushrooms and shit. It's a weird game, dude. Like, I'll be honest, I've been saying this for the longest time. That game is not for me.
I just haven't seen any game. All I've seen is Cutscene Simulator and running around.
Dude, they showed some stuff, but yeah.
Not really. Like, they ran around for like a second.
Yeah, you can. It's the run around.
Like, I need more than that. If that's all that game is, then I'm not gonna play it. But yeah. Oh, at the moment where it stands, I'm just gonna watch people play it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about it. I'm not gonna get it. I've never been interested in that from the beginning. I was like, But anyway.
But that game's weird, and I want to see. I mostly want to watch it just to see what other people think about it. I guess
that's pretty much Gamescom. Yeah. Moving on from that, they released the Avengers A-Day gameplay.
I watched that.
If you guys want to check that out, I also checked it out. This game looks fucking awesome.
When's this supposed to come out again?
May 2020.
So it's not really that long.
Yeah. May 2020. It looks great. I can't wait to play as the Hulk and fuck people up.
It looks fun. My boy Thor.
I can't wait to play as all of them, but like, yeah, Hulk's my boy. So
I'm gonna be a Thor main. You know.
Yeah, I'll probably be a Hulk guy.
Be top of the competitive ladder. You know?
I'll just smash. I just like to smash everything.
Yeah.
Captain America looks cool. I'm not a fan of his costume though. It looks like police riot gear.
I'll be honest. I'm not a fan really of the costume or really the voice. It just doesn't feel like Cap to me.
Yeah, if it does feel a little weird. But the good thing about the costumes is for everybody, you're gonna be able to change them. So,
which is not to be an insult to that voice actor. Not insulting you, sir. And I've only heard a small snippet, so
yeah.
You know, could be way different. Thor is obviously.
If you guys want to check it out,
Travis Willingham.
He's Thor in a bunch of stuff, so I'm fine with him.
Yeah, and Laura Bailey as Black Widow.
Bailey's Black Widow.
Yeah. Also awesome.
Troy Baker as Hulk I think works.
The thing is, I know all those voice actors except for
the Cap guy.
I don't know Cap really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop this gameplay up on screen so you guys can see it a little bit.
Yeah, you can like skim through it because it's like 20 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, it's super long. We'll just.
If you guys want to check it out for yourselves. Josh will probably skip through it. Yeah, it looks good though. Again, the character models kind of look a little weird still, and the costumes, even if you don't like the costumes, you can change them. So.
I do think the game itself looks very pretty though, like all the graphics.
Does. Yeah, it does. I'm just trying to figure out how these guys can take such an ass whooping and still stand up.
All right, here's something I don't like, but this is something that's so simple. He does the combo, like the same combo, like 3 times in a row, and it's just from whoever's playing the game makes me like, why are you just showing the same thing over and over again? That's the only thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. He does the same thing.
He does that 3 combo, that combo 3 times in a row.
Those 3 guys get their asses whooped the same exact way.
But all the hammer throwing and all the stuff they do with the hammer.
I love the hammer throw, dude.
It looks
great. Pin a guy to a fucking wall or whatever with that thing. That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, really fucking cool, man.
The lightning effects look fucking dope. Like the lightning effect, like look at that. Fucking lightning. Look at that lightning.
Yeah, it looks
lightning. Cool. Sorry. I got carried away.
Looks
and we're just beating the shit out of dude with a hammer, spinning that around.
Yeah, again, I'm just trying to figure out how these guys can take such a mighty ass whooping from Thor and they still like stand up. I'm like, dude, you know what? Your ass would be fucked up if you got hit by that hammer.
That might be why he did the same like combos all those times, was he didn't have his hammer in his hand. So he just probably does more different combos with the hammer.
Yeah.
Without, because they probably.
That's cool. I like how they all have like finishers and they all have like colors to their thing. Like if you notice, Thor obviously has blue for the lightning. Hulk later you'll see he has like a green aura for like the. I'm
gonna skip ahead a bit, guys.
The gamma effects, and then Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man is
So I was wondering, I was wondering how they were gonna do flying. Are they just gonna let you fly whenever you want, or is it just certain parts, or what?
I don't know. Maybe it might be on rails here because you're on a mission.
Yeah.
Like following, trying to chase these guys down, but I don't know, man. That'll be interesting.
I want some more.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably.
If they let you fly anywhere you want, that's cool. But,
I mean, yeah, that would be amazing.
This mission's obviously heavily scripted because it's the opening.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, like Loki said, he said, imagine this on an open world. Dude, wow. Yeah. If they did this game, like, I don't know if anybody in the chat has played the Lego Marvel Superheroes game. that's like an open worldish kind of game, but with Lego. If they did that for a game looking like this, hot damn.
But yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead a bit more. I want to get to some Hulk because let me tell you, anybody fighting Hulk, I don't see how they're alive because that motherfucker will kill you.
For real, dude. Hulk is my favorite, my favorite Marvel character, and I cannot wait to play as this dude. This is why, spoiler alert, I was upset with what they did to him in Endgame.
Yeah.
Because I love the brute monster of a Hulk.
Here he comes.
Look at this motherfucker, man. I love it.
That shot right there looks real.
Yeah, he almost looks like the MCU Hulk there.
Yeah. Just fucking pick up a motherfucker, hit
Look
a motherfucker,
at this, man.
just throw it. Look, there's no way that guy's not dead. That guy is dead.
I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Look, I'm just gonna fucking slam you into the fucking concrete.
Yeah.
He's fucking
dead.
How
is that guy? And he like throws him off the bridge and shit. That guy's dead as hell.
Fucking step on him, dead.
These guys are dead.
Dead as fuck.
They're all dead.
Slam these two into each other, shockwave, fucking dead.
Yeah, those guys are dead as shit, dude. Every single one of these guys that's fighting the Hulk, they're fucking dead. There's no way they're alive.
Absolutely 100% dead.
Broken bones, fucking bleeding, all kinds of shit, man. Which reminds me, have you seen, there's somebody edited a video if Marvel was R-rated, and there's like Cap throwing his shield and like splits a guy in half because the shield is so fucking crazy. If you haven't seen that, I have to show it to you, dude.
I have not seen that.
Wild.
You should send that.
R-rated Marvel, dude. It's fucking bonkers, man.
But yeah, see, with each strike, there's a little green.
Yeah.
That Daniel was
that's what I was mentioning. Each character has like their own aura color.
Yeah.
Like Hulk is green for the gamma, Thor's blue for the lightning. Iron Man's, I missed it. It might have been like, I don't know, yellow or something.
I didn't even pay attention enough. See, I didn't really notice it until you said Hulk, and I saw it like, yeah, there's a green aura coming out when he hits.
Yeah. He's got like the gamma aura, and you'll see later when he does like the clap, there's like some green aura around him for the gamma. And then like Cap has red later on. You'll see. They all have kind of like their, you know, their colored auras around them, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I can't wait to play this game as Hulk. Look at this motherfucker, man.
Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Skip ahead.
There's a lot of jumping and hanging on that I didn't.
There is, yeah. There's a lot of movement. Just yeah. You
now this part's pretty cool. He's like jumping around and like.
When he jumps up to the tank, yeah.
Yeah,
my favorite part is right here when he just kicks the guy off to the side.
Ah!
He falls off from the tank and he just kicks him. That's pretty great, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
And as you can see, there are going to be QTEs.
Yeah, quick time events. Yeah.
I don't know how prevalent they will be in game.
Which I don't mind quick time events. There's
I don't either. I get why
they overdo them, and I get annoyed when they just overdo them. But when there's a couple of them, they're fine.
It fits for this particular game with Marvel and cinematic moments. You need them for like to make shit look cool sometimes. Yeah.
Winter, this game or this is probably like the opening mission of the game, so it's gonna be very scripted because they want you to play like every one of the Avengers. Like they want to give you time with each one, and you're following the story. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely.
Oh god, I hit the wrong button.
So there's Cap.
Yep, red shield.
Yeah, see, you see how the aura is red for him?
His hands are red too. If you
so they all have kind of like the colored auras around them, which again, pretty neat. And again, I like the combat.
Flashbang.
With Cap. I like the fucking shield throwing and whooping ass. And
there's a moment I think toward the end where he throws the shield and then fucking roundhouse kicks it back. Yeah,
he kicks it, dude. That's fucking dope.
It was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, just playing as Cap is gonna be fun too. Like, who doesn't want to throw a shield at a motherfucker and then kick it back at him, right? Yeah, again, my only really complaint with Cap is there it is. That's so cool, man. My only complaint with Cap right now is the costume. I don't like it. He literally looks like a fucking riot police gear guy.
Yeah.
So I can't. I want to change it. I want to change the outfit definitely. But other than that, like the combat, look at that, man.
That guy's fucking dead.
That guy's fucked up. Okay.
He's dead. D-E-D.
Yeah. So Cap looks like another really fun character to play as. So, yeah, man. It's just this game looks awesome. Wham! Very cool.
Cap looks fun. I'll be a Thor main. Just saying.
Yeah. So Josh calls Thor. I probably call Hulk. Although I wouldn't mind playing as everybody. I want to try them all out. Oh yeah, you see Miss Marvel there, by the way, little Kamala Khan right there.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have some kind of effect in the story.
Yeah, she's definitely the one that's narrating at the start, right?
I think so.
She has to be.
There's Thor again, and you have the truck.
Got a big
Marching
sonic,
in
like a
with
sonic bomb on it.
with your boy Taskmaster. Which Taskmaster's outfit looks a little like, I don't know. It looks strange only because it looks like it's been like homemade. Does that make sense? Like it looks like built, like put together. Like
his little hood is super jaggedy, like raggedy looking. Which I don't even know what Taskmaster looks like. Just regular Taskmaster. I don't know shit about Taskmaster.
He copies like everybody's moves and stuff. So he's an interesting guy.
Bridge is royally fucked.
Dude, that bridge, talk about collateral damage and like major city destruction, man. Dude.
I think before this, and I found this funny, and it's just I get that it's probably supposed to be funny, and they do it in movies and cartoons all the time, where they're like, "We have to stop that truck," and I'm just like, "Do you not see this fucking bridge? It's not going anywhere. It's completely destroyed." That's like just so funny to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this part is.
Yeah, this part obviously it's just it's cool though because you get to see why the Avengers are not able to help out Black Widow. They're like helping the bridge.
Yeah, no,
and
I
people
love
and
that
stuff.
you get to see all the shit that's happening around you. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Also, she punches the shit out of him like 100 times in the back of the head.
She I don't know how he's not like out already.
Yeah, like that would have been like just one would have done me in.
Just one of them.
Just one from Black Widow. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, look at this. It's pretty cool, man. She just like slides on top of the bridge there, and yeah. It's a very nice character model for her, by the way.
Not the big pistols.
She got the dual wielding pistols and shoots the dude. You gotta do a little dodging and maneuvering there. Shoot him with the jetpack.
Charge.
Take his ass down.
Ow.
That's a hard landing.
But yeah.
Yeah, fuck your jetpack.
Skip ahead. Get into
Then
some
you
more
get to
combat.
the real fight.
You get some flipping,
and,
some flips.
And pretty much here you get a little bit of there's some dialogue between them. And
there's some good dialogue.
There's some dialogue and they fight and it's
Yeah, I'm not gonna unmute it because
It's your typical boss fight though, like the most games do. So
if this interests you at all, go watch the full video. There's great dialogue from like every.
Yeah, so yeah, you can go. I think we can. I think this is.
Let's move on from that.
Yeah, so if you want to check it out, check it out. I posted the link in the chat earlier. You can look it up.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It's called the Avengers A-Day gameplay. So the game looks good to me. I definitely want to play it. I can't wait to play it. I love me some Marvel. So yeah. Moving on. We have the roadmap, the latest roadmap for Battlefront 2.
Oh boy.
Which I'll post in the chat. I have not played this game in a hot minute, but I might get back into it soon. But yeah, for the rest of this month, we have some new maps for heroes versus villains. We have some new Battle Droid appearances. Next month, we're getting a new map, Felucia, and we're getting Clone Commandos.
Clone Commandos.
As new reinforcements.
You boys, are they
October and December, we're getting new reinforcements plus reinforcement appearances. There's going to be a special event before that. And then after that, we're getting some new appearances. And then in December, we'll be getting some the Rise of Skywalker. So that's the roadmap for the next few months from here to December. The rest of 2019 roadmap.
Surprised they don't have anything in. Oh, no.
So they still have some pretty vague stuff here towards the end.
Yeah.
But as we get closer, we'll find out more about that, and it's cool. I have to get back into this game. It's been a while since I've played it. But yeah, man, like this game is a hell of a lot better than it first was when it first released. So everybody who like has any negative, you know, feelings towards it because of the loot box situation and all that shit, um, fucking try the game out now because you can get it pretty cheap. Like it goes on sale all the time.
It was like super cheap for the computer the other day for the PC.
Yeah, it goes on sale on the Origin all the time. You can get it pretty cheap, and it's such a so much better game nowadays.
Yeah.
So I would definitely suggest you checking it out.
I have my nephew's copy.
Because it's fun, man. I enjoy it. I just haven't played it in a long.
What is it?
Okay.
Oh dear.
What's up?
Sorry, I was reading a tweet that Star Wars just.
Uh-oh.
But they talk about like some of the footage they show, and there was like a big spoiler. So don't read that if you don't want to be spoiled by something.
Oh. Well. Which, by the way, we'll get into that later.
No. It just surprised me, and I looked at the tweet and was like, oh.
Did they just tweet it out?
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
New Rise of Skywalker footage and more highlights from D23 Expo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I haven't looked at any of that.
We'll get to that stuff later. Anyway. Yeah. Gaming news. We're almost done here, guys. Quickly, Dead by Daylight is adding Stranger Things to the game.
Yeah, that's right.
They have they're adding the Demogorgon, Steve and Nancy, and then a map for the game, all in the DLC pack. So they released a quick trailer for that. If you guys are interested in that, I'll put the link in the chat. There you go. It's very quick, so it's interesting because I wonder how they'll play. Because Dead by Daylight is a very it's a very straightforward game. You're a survivor. You gotta escape. You gotta not die from the killer, and that's pretty much it. But yeah. And then last but not least, final gaming news that I have is that Mortal Kombat 11 is adding new fighters to the game for their combat pack.
Like some crazy one.
So yeah, you saw this, right?
Yes, I watched the video.
All right, so here's what they're doing. I'll post a link in the chat for you guys.
Oh, that's it. Here's this one.
So there's two fighters available now. Shang Tsung and Nightwolf are both available now.
Shang Tsung is based on the movie Shang Tsung. It looks like him.
So those guys are both available now. October 8th, the Terminator T800 will be available.
That model looks.
Yeah, it looks really good. Although I heard that Arnold is not voicing the character.
I heard too.
November 26th, Sindel.
That's Katana's mom.
Yeah.
For those of you interested in the lore, I actually know a surprisingly amount about Mortal Kombat.
January 28th, we're getting the Joker, which is like a new interesting design.
I'm not like, I'm fine with the suit. His face looks weird.
It's just a different version. I don't mind it. I think it looks neat. March 17th, Spawn. So there's your combat pack. 2 of them are available now, and there's a bunch of them that are coming out later.
Out of all of these, the best looking one is totally the Terminator. Like, look at him compared to the others. It is insane how good that model looks.
He looks great, man. Like that straight up looks like Arnold. It looks fucking cool. I heard he's gonna come with like a actual exoskeleton skin too, right?
Probably for like also probably for X-ray move, stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Spawn also looks dope, but it's hard to make
looks dope.
like Like the model looks great, but man, the Terminator model is just like spot on, like insane.
Because it looks like Arnold a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool little combat pack.
Yeah, they look good.
They have their stuff coming out.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for gaming news. I'm sure there's more stuff, but you guys have to understand there's a lot of shit.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't think there's really anything other than I'm excited for Greedfall and can't wait for it to come out.
Yes, Greedfall. It comes out on my birthday. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'll be getting it on my birthday, but I'm like, yes.
They're saying all the right things to me about that game. Really excited for that. I hear something for me. Persona 5 Royale, which is like the new Persona, not new Persona 5, but it's like Persona 5 with a bunch of extra content and stuff added to it, as a release date for the West, which is spring 2020. So, if I get my hands on that, I'll be doing another Persona run.
Cool.
Because I love Persona.
Awesome.
And yeah, that's not much else, I don't think. For me, there wasn't very much at Gamescom, and it's like,
yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. There was hardly anything that excited. There was nothing that excited me at Gamescom.
Nah, not really. I think a lot of people are just kind of gearing up for the next consoles and stuff. So, anything.
Yeah.
That stuff gets announced. That's at least what I've read, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, you want to move on to TV news?
We're moving on to TV show news.
Which there's a lot of, I see.
There's a lot of TV show news. So I hope you guys are ready for all the TV news, because there's a bunch. And we're going to start right off. There's a show that I watched called Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Season 3 has a December release date. And they had the first trailer and everything. I forgot to watch the trailer, but the release date is out. It's gonna be December 6th. This is a really, really fun show. It's a 1950s like comedy, like woman comedian. It's really good. You guys should check it out. I really like it. I really enjoy it. But I just want to bring it up because I really like that show.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of it. I've never seen it, but
yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I just want to bring that up.
Yeah, I feel you.
Moving on, we have so you guys know how this current season of Arrow is going to be last, right? We're getting 10 episodes of Arrow. So what is Stephen Amell going to do next? He's going to be leading a wrestling drama from Starz called Heels.
Heels. For those of you that don't know wrestling lingo, heels are the bad guys. That's what they're called.
Heels are called... Stephen Amell is going to be a heel.
Bad guys are called heels and good guys are called baby faces. So. Wrestling lingo for you. The show's right up my alley.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna check it out too. Because Stephen Amell's a good dude, and
he's a hellacious wrestling fan. Like, loves it, absolutely loves it to death. So, and I read the little synopsis they had for it, and it looked.
So, Heels is written by Michael Waldron, who wrote the pilot for the Loki series at Disney Plus. And yeah, man, it'll be interesting. We don't know. We don't have a release date for this at all or anything, or if they've even started shooting or anything like that. All we know is that it's going to be 8 episodes by Starz. So we'll see how that goes.
I hope it does well. I definitely don't want it to suck.
Yeah.
I feel like wrestling's making a little bit back.
It is, man, with all the with all the stuff that's going on with it.
Yeah, like the AEW is going to be starting soon.
Yeah, man.
Which this is kind of TV show news. The XFL's coming back. I don't know if you saw this. Did you see your team?
I didn't even know it was coming.
Yeah, this got announced. It's coming back. It'll be back next year. They announced 8 teams.
Oh wow.
Which for those of you that don't know the XFL, it's kind of like football, kind of like the NFL. It's run by Vince McMahon. Speaking of wrestling, which is why I kind of threw it in here. He's the actual thing. He's the owner. He owns the fucking thing.
He is the owner.
They have 8 teams, and your team is called the LA Wildcats.
Yeah, we're the Wildcats, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm glad I didn't pick a team because now we have one.
Well, you got the Dallas Renegades, the Houston Roughnecks.
The Houston Roughnecks. Still not as cool as the Houston Outlaws. That's way better.
Oh my God. The Los Angeles Wildcats.
Yeah, baby.
The Seattle Dragons.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, the DC Defenders.
Eh.
The New York
Makes
Guardians.
sense. That's kind of cool. The New York Guardians sounds pretty dope.
The St. Louis Battlehawks. And the Tampa Bay Vipers. We don't even get a team. So.
Dang.
But yeah, that's they announced that they're making the comeback. But what's the date? They had a date. 2020, sometime next year.
Okay.
So XFL will be making a comeback. I know we don't talk about sports really usually unless it's wrestling, but I did find it kind of interesting that the XFL is
we could talk about sports. Let's talk about whatever the fuck we want. You know? Shit, I'd talk about basketball more, but you know, fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a thing that's coming back apparently.
Cool.
What else you got?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things. So we're moving on here. Andrew Scott, who, if you guys have watched Sherlock, or if you've watched like Black Mirror or some things, he will be joining His Dark Materials at HBO. He's Moriarty from Sherlock, if you guys have seen that.
Andrew Scott.
So he'll be joining His Dark Materials at HBO. He'll be joining that cast. He was also in Fleabag, I guess, which I haven't seen, but I want to check out. But yeah, he'll be joining that show. And yeah. So Netflix is making a show off of Selena, which is a
singer.
The singer Selena, who is no longer with us.
Yeah. Life was tragically stolen away.
Yes. So Netflix is making a series for her, and they've cast the Walking Dead actress Christian Serratos as Selena. And I just want to bring it up because as a Mexican, she's
even as a white dude from the South, I know who fucking Selena
is. Yeah.
Just say it.
Yeah,
she's very, very popular.
Yeah. I think there's a good majority of people who know who she is, for sure.
She's.
Yeah.
So they're making a show based on.
Netflix making a show off Selena and Christian Serratos, who's in The Walking Dead, and she was also in like fucking. I don't know if you ever watched the Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide thing.
No, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah, she was on that, and I forget what else she was on, but yeah,
that's cool.
She's gonna be Selena, so that's pretty cool.
It's just based on her life.
Is
there a time period?
Yeah, I'm not really too sure about all that.
Not a lot of details.
It's just gonna be Selena the series. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I was just curious.
It's unclear. Yeah, like they don't even know if the episodes are gonna be an hour or half an hour.
So okay.
Like they're still like kind of
very early. Okay.
Yeah, very very early. But yeah,
that's cool.
She's in negotiations to star as Selena. Some sad-ish news about DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that Brandon Routh and Courtney Ford are going to be departing the show as series regulars, which is unfortunate because I feel like Brandon Routh's the Atom character is like one of the best characters in that show.
I saw some of the stuff they were saying on Twitter. They did not seem very happy about.
No, it was not their choice to leave the show, from what I gather.
No.
And I don't know what's going on there, but that sucks.
I don't know what they're doing, man.
That really sucks. So
Legends was for a while like the only show I was watching. I had to stop watching.
It's like my favorite of the CW shows, because it's so fucking crazy and wild and bonkers. But yeah, it sucks. They're not gonna be on that show anymore.
Seems like they're kind of getting done dirty. But...
Kinda, yeah. Kinda. That's what it looks like, huh? Yeah.
Sad. I like them.
For sure.
Move on to great. Go do better things. You know what? Go do better stuff. Even better than that.
Yeah, I mean they're free to do whatever they want now, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Fucking go be an X-Men somewhere.
Go be an X-Men.
or something.
Anyway, moving on to other things. So we're gonna start getting into some D23 stuff here.
Okay. There's a lot of this.
There was a Disney Plus panel that happened yesterday, and they announced a ton of shows. from things like Lizzie McGuire coming back with Hilary Duff.
Okay.
And like they did that. There's Jeff Goldblum's getting like his own show from like Nat Geo on Disney Plus. And
he like talks about stuff or
yeah,
something.
he talks about stuff. Yeah, he's so just picture that.
It's kind of like our podcast. We just talk about stuff.
Yeah. But then there's stuff like a Toy Story 4 spin-off called Forky Asks a Question.
Now that I didn't actually see. What? This is a thing?
Yeah, Forky Asks a Question. It's a spin-off show from Toy Story 4 about the character Forky from Toy Story 4, which I haven't seen the movie yet.
I haven't either.
But I know he's from that movie, and it's going to be on Disney Plus when it launches on November 12th. It's a collection of shorts, so it's not really like a show. It's a collection of shorts called Forky Asks a Question. Disney Plus, November 12th. And yeah, so that happened. And then there's gonna be a Monsters Inc. spin-off show called Monsters at Work. And there's gonna be two characters called Tyler and Millie. Coming to Disney Plus in 2020.
Surprised that movie still hasn't gotten like a.
Yeah, right. Like they did a prequel, but like we all wanted a sequel.
Everybody wanted a sequel, and they're just like, no.
Yeah, and they did a prequel.
Take this prequel and take this spin-off show. Be happy.
Yeah, take a prequel, take a spin-off show. Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, they did that. They talked about Marvel's What If, which the first season is gonna have 23 episodes, one for each movie.
Jesus.
Yeah, one episode for each movie, which they talked about more about the first one, or one of the first ones, which is gonna be what if Peggy Carter got the super soldier serum instead of Steve Rogers, and they had Haley Atwell on stage, and they showed an image. It's gonna be an animated show with all the voice actors, or all the actors coming back to voice their characters. And they showed an image of Peggy Carter as Captain Britain. She looks fucking cool. Yeah, Captain Britain, because she's like suited up and she has her shield and stuff, but it's like the UK version of Captain America. She looks cool, man.
Yeah. In theory, this show could go on forever.
It could, because it's literally what if. So, yeah, season 1 is gonna have 23 episodes, one for each movie so far. And I'll get you an image of fucking Captain Britain here, because she looks fucking fierce.
Have a look at Captain Britain.
She looks like she's gonna whoop some ass. Take a look at this right here. Watch. I'll post it in chat. Boom. Take a look at Captain Britain.
Oh hell yeah.
So yeah, Marvel's What If is gonna be an animated series. Haley Atwell's coming back to voice the character. All the original actors come back to voice the characters, and it's gonna be a show of like a bunch of what ifs. Which, that's gonna be cool, man. I'm down for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There's Peggy as Captain Britain.
Captain Britain.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. I'm excited for that. I'm really gonna be looking forward to what kind of like what other what ifs they can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The show has unlimited potential.
Yeah, it really does. It could go on forever.
Especially because it's animated too.
Yeah, because animated. But yeah, season 1 will have 23 episodes, one for each movie currently in the MCU. So that's awesome. Yeah. But yeah. Casting news for the other Marvel live action shows. Wyatt Russell will play the U.S. agent in Marvel's The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Kat Dennings, who was Darcy in the Thor movies, will be reprising her role as Darcy in the WandaVision show.
Fuck yeah. Like
Randall Park. Yeah, I do too. She's great. Randall Park, who was the like officer guy from Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think. You remember him? The Asian police officer guy? Who was, like,
the one that's like,
who's
trying to like that guy?
Who?
But didn't they make a joke at the end of the movie or something about going out and getting a
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah,
that
guy. He's gonna be returning as Jimmy Woo in WandaVision as well.
Oh.
Which, by the way, WandaVision has been described very weirdly. They described it as like being an MCU epic, but also like a what was the word that they used? They described it as being like a like it has two different tones.
Mm.
I'm trying to find what the other one was, but it's very let me see. Half sitcom is what they said. Half sitcom, half epic MCU adventure. So that's gonna be weird.
That show's gonna be a trip, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. They're bringing back all these like random ass characters from like Thor and Ant-Man and stuff into it. It'll be weird. But anyway, I feel like it'll fit in with the kind of tone that they're trying to work with.
Yeah.
Some more shows announced for Disney Plus. Miss Marvel, an original series from Marvel Studios, only on Disney Plus. So Miss Marvel has been announced. That'll be coming out. The one that I'm excited for, fucking Moon Knight is finally getting made. Hell yeah, dude.
I don't know a lot about Moon Knight.
If you guys don't know who Moon Knight is, he's pretty much like he's like Marvel's version of Batman, except crazier.
I'm down for that.
And he like worships like an Egyptian god or some shit.
Is this live action?
Yes.
Eat.
Disney Plus, Moon Knight. Can't wait. Moon Knight's a fucking awesome character.
It's got a cool ass name, man. Fucking Moon
Knight. Moon Knight. The logo looks pretty sick. But yeah, and then the other show that they announced is She-Hulk.
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 I had heard about She-Hulk before this. Kevin Smith had mentioned they should make She-Hulk like fucking, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
And they're doing it now, so there you go.
Yeah, because of he's a fucking lawyer. Gonna have a court. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, man. So that's all the Marvel TV show news that they announced. There's more stuff that we'll get into for the movie news that has more Marvel stuff, but that's it for TV show news. Moving into Star Wars news, the Clone Wars Season 7 will premiere on Disney Plus in February. And they have a pretty cool shot of Maul facing off against Ahsoka.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for that. That's going to be exciting. February. Disney Plus, Season 7. Very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Also, the Cassian Andor and K2SO show is going to be 10 episodes long. They're shooting next year. It's a prequel, obviously, to Rogue One. Diego Luna and Alan Tudyk were on stage. They're going to be shooting, like I said, later this year. So I would imagine this show to come out probably late this year or early 2021. That's what I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd get a title for the show, but we didn't even get that.
They like tried to give one, and she was like,
Yeah, just come on. It's just I don't want to keep calling it the Cassian Andor show. You know,
that's probably what it's gonna be. End up being called the Cassian Andor show.
The Cassian Andor show,
like the Johnny Carson show.
Yeah, right. Like those old school shows where they just had the person's name and then show at the
the Carol Burnett show.
The Johnny Carson show, the fucking K2SO show. Fuck that. We didn't get. They need to give us a good name later.
Just Star Wars.
Anyway, so they kind of talked about that for a little bit. 10 episodes, shooting next year, so we'll probably get it in 2021.
Yeah.
Prequel to Rogue One. The characters look younger, whatever.
Hope it's good.
Moving into some The Mandalorian news.
Oh.
There was quite a bit of it. Ming-Na Wen joins the cast of The Mandalorian. So if you guys don't know who she is, Ming-Na Wen was the voice of Mulan in the original animated movie. And more recently, she's in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But now she'll be joining a galaxy far, far away but in The Mandalorian. Which is crazy because she's now done the Disney trifecta. The Disney stuff. the Marvel and now Star Wars. So that's pretty cool for her.
Yeah, done all the things. Huh.
Yeah, so that's cool. So it'll be cool to see her in that.
That's that show cool. Daniel doesn't watch, Loki.
Yeah, it's the show that I don't watch, exactly. Speaking of The Mandalorian, Rick Famuyiwa is set to direct episodes of The Mandalorian Season 2. So Season 1 hasn't even come out yet, but they're going to start filming Season 2 in October.
Oh, it's going to be and they fucking know it.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to start filming before Season 1 even comes out for Season 2. So, yeah. Rick Famuyiwa, who directed, I think, an episode in Season 1, he's coming back to direct some episodes for Season 2. That's exciting that they're already talking about that stuff. So, very, very exciting. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm super.
And then finally, The Mandalorian released a badass fucking trailer yesterday that I was fucking watching like 50 times over. Yep, Put it in the chat for you guys.
Pull it up right now.
Josh is gonna pull it up. God damn, I am obsessed with this fucking trailer. I watched it like a million times yesterday. I'm probably gonna watch it a million more times today.
I'm gonna leave it muted, but it is.
This is great. It starts off with Stormtrooper buckets in the sand and then on pikes.
Like, the trailer's only a minute 35 long, but God, it feels like a lot. They show a lot in that minute and a half.
Yeah, I imagine that's Tatooine beginning. Yeah. I don't know what that green planet is when you see the ship fly by. That looks cool.
It all looks good, man.
Yeah. Him sliding over with Carl Weathers. That looks like Ryloth to me. The cracked like landscape. Gina, the Blurg, also Twi'lek. That also makes me think that it's Ryloth because of the Blurg and the Twi'lek. Death Troopers, hell fucking yeah. Giancarlo Esposito as an Imperial, very nice. That shot of the Mandalorian with his helmet in the sun, oh god, so sexy. Fucking ATST, speeder bike, IG-11, fucking shooting the look, IG-11 spinning his guns around everywhere. The stare down with the stormtroopers, god damn. And then this part, he fucking grapple hooks a guy to the door, shoots the door, and fucking cuts him in half with the door. God,
hunting's complicated.
Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, fucking Werner Herzog, dude. I need this show.
I love it. I love everything about it. I need it now in my life.
I almost want to hibernate until November 12th.
Right.
Just like, oh no, you know what? Fuck hibernating. Put me in Carbonite until November 12th.
Call me out.
Like because they showed Carbonite here in the trailer. Put me in Carbonite until November 12th.
Call me out like the day before. I can get over the blindness.
That's true. Yeah, wake me up in November. Because yeah, that's very, very exciting. I cannot wait for this show. I want it as soon as possible.
Super hype.
Yeah, I dude, there's nothing more I'm excited about than this show, and I am mad hype about it. Like, everything I've seen from this show just blows everything else out of the water.
I think for me, I'm more excited for.
I'm more excited about this than episode 9 by far.
Yeah.
Like, by far.
Yeah.
This is way more exciting than episode. For sure. But yeah, that trailer just, again, I'm gonna be watching that trailer like over and over and over again. It looks so fucking good. Yeah. Last piece of TV show news we have here to cap it all off is at the end of this Disney Plus panel, Kathleen Kennedy brought out our boy Ewan McGregor because he's going to be reprising his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi titled series for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Our boy Ewan McGregor is coming back as Obi-Wan. Finally, it was confirmed. We knew about this early because it had leaked. They've been talking about this for months because it was originally going to be a movie. And they, because of Solo and some other stuff that happened, they changed it from a movie to the show. And now they've officially confirmed it. And I cannot wait. Obi-Wan Kenobi, if you guys don't know, is my favorite Star Wars character. So I am very, 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 very excited about this.
I'm super happy with it. Also very
Cannot
curious.
wait. Yeah, I cannot wait. Oh, they said the timeline in which the show is going to take place. It is 8 years after Revenge of the Sith. So 8 years before Revenge of the Sith. Very, very interesting place in the timeline.
Very cool.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, okay.
And that is it for our TV show news.
I got one thing. I'm surprised you didn't say this.
What is it?
He-Man.
There's a lot, man.
Man.
Oh yeah, see, dude, because that was like
I know
earlier.
it was before. It was before all the Disney stuff.
Yeah, I'm very excited about He-Man. Netflix anime He-Man, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, they've been talking about it they've been like hinting at what they've been doing for a while at Netflix.
Super hype. I can't wait for that.
And this is like no, you good, brother. I
had it on my list, but it just, again, there's just so much that happened like recently. This was like before. That was before all this.
The truth is, I wouldn't have remembered either if I hadn't been scrolling down the news. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like a sequel to the old.
It's gonna be like Castlevania style, right?
Yeah, it's made by the same animation team that did Castlevania.
But yeah, it's a sequel of the original '80s series, which is pretty cool.
Just Kevin Smith, Mark Bernardin's gonna be a writer, I think, on there. It has a poster out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very interested in that. But yeah.
Yeah, cool. Very, very exciting. I can't wait for some more He-Man.
And I think that was like the only other thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I did want to mention He-Man because I know we love He-Man. I know you love He-Man. I love He-Man.
We love He-Man here. Masters of the Universe is awesome. But yeah, movie news.
Movie news.
All right. So, movie news number 1. This is also from earlier. Henry Golding is gonna star in the G.I. Joe spin-off Snake Eyes. So he will be portraying the character of Snake Eyes in the spin-off movie. I love Snake Eyes, the character.
I'm a huge Snake Eyes guy.
Yeah, I didn't really watch the G.I. Joe movies that came out like however many years ago.
I've seen them. I've seen the first one, and it was really bad. The second one was okay.
Yeah, I heard they were both not great movies, but yeah, I it's yeah.
I'm down for more Snake Eyes.
I love Snake Eyes, so
Storm Shadow.
This is really cool. This is gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm down for this. Henry Golding is everywhere right now.
Although I am curious to how they're gonna make this movie. You guys never talk.
Well, I don't know. They'll talking.
He might talk.
Yeah, we'll see. More casting news is Michael Rooker has joined the cast of Fast and the Furious 9. Now, I personally don't give a shit about the Fast and the Furious movies. But I know there's people out there that do, so... And I think Michael Rooker's a cool guy, so he's joining the cast of Fast 9. So, yeah, I guess, I'm not a Fast and the Furious guy, so... In other news, DC news, Birds of Prey is getting some reshoots, which, is pretty normal for every movie. Every movie has reshoots, so I always find it weird when people are like, "Oh, this movie is getting reshoots."
Obviously on fire.
It's doomed.
Oh, doomed.
Yeah. Every movie has reshoots.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
So everybody needs to cool their fucking jets. Every movie has reshoots. Calm the fuck down. Yes. But yeah, they're yeah. But also, John Wick director Chad Stahelski is gonna be designing new action sequences for the movie. So that's exciting because if they're gonna have some John Wick shit in there, that's gonna be fucking dope.
Gun caught on.
And they're saying that his action stuff is gonna be supporting the narrative, not messing with it. Because sometimes we get action stuff that's like really doesn't have nothing to do with the story or whatever. But they're suggesting here that it will help the narrative instead of tarnish it. So that's good. And again, it's the John Wick guy. So what the fuck? That's excellent. That's good. I'm excited about that. Which Birds of Prey, by the way, has Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, he's playing.
He's playing Black Mask.
Black Mask, yeah.
Villain, yes.
I think if I've seen him. Yeah, I have seen him as
a. Yeah. Speaking of DC, the comedian Flula Borg, if you guys know who that is, has been cast in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad sequel. So he's joining he's joining Idris Elba, John Cena, David Dastmalchian, and Daniela Melchior in the movie as the new cast members. Yeah, so they'll be joining Margot Robbie, Viola Davis, Jack Courtney, and Joel Kinnaman, which were in the original movie.
I like Joel Kinnaman, man.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Also, really like Altered.
Yeah, Altered Carbon is good stuff if you guys haven't seen it. Let's talk about trailer now. Fucking Rambo Last Blood, trailer number 2. Have you seen it?
I didn't watch it.
Check it out. Let's put it in the chat.
I watched the first.
This trailer came out. I did watch it. It looks pretty neat. It definitely, this trailer is definitely like for the like hardcore Rambo fans, because they call back to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I see that already.
Yeah, see, you can tell already from off the bat. Yeah, it's pretty crazy though. It looks cool. I'm not like the biggest Rambo fan, but I mean, like, I'll check this movie out. It looks like a fun.
I was huge into Rambo when I was younger.
Yeah, it looks like a fun movie.
I like Stallone, man. Guys, done a legend.
He is.
You know, I'll watch Stallone murder a bunch of guys any day. With a knife? Like him, just chopping motherfuckers.
Motherfucker. Any movie where Sylvester Stallone is killing hundreds of people is a good movie.
Exactly.
Damn
Said
straight.
that.
Winter.
Yes, Winter. You were 100% correct. I need to watch that back later with sound, but yeah.
Yeah, so it's that's stuff.
I'm down for Rambo, I guess. Why not?
Yeah. And another trailer, also from Disney Plus. We might as well, since we're talking about trailers, might as well put this one out there too. Is the Lady and the Tramp trailer? Have you seen this?
I did not watch it. I was going to, but much stuff going on.
Yeah, that was dropped yesterday.
Oh,
it's a movie that's for Disney Plus, exclusive to Disney Plus. Lady and the Tramp. It looks pretty neat.
I like the animated movie.
Yeah, they have Justin Theroux.
Oh, look at the puppy.
Justin Theroux is the male dog, and then Tessa Thompson is the female dog.
That's like getting all that work.
Yeah, she's in everything. So yeah, it looks adorable. Looks cute or whatever.
I'm gonna be saying that a lot.
Yeah. They're cute little dogs, man.
Everything, so much in November, so much.
Yeah, Disney Plus drops in November, and that's gonna have a ton of shit.
Is this Disney Plus or is this is coming to theater?
It's Disney Plus exclusive.
Okay,
yes.
Disney Plus only.
It'll be only on Disney Plus.
Oh. Interesting.
That's why they dropped it yesterday, but it's obviously a movie, so. Yes. Yes. Very interesting indeed.
Well, I mostly find it interesting that they're just putting it on Disney Plus and not doing like a theater thing, because I feel like that would be a theater movie, right?
Yeah, I mean, normally it would be, yeah, but I think they want to they really want to be like Disney Plus. You know?
I guess I'm just thinking, well, they had me at Mandalorian, so they don't need.
Listen, they had me already at Mandalorian as well, but they have to sell Disney Plus to a million, cajillion different people, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta have options. You gotta have your Marvel on there. You gotta have your Disney. You gotta have all that stuff, man. Yeah, it looks really cute, that movie. So I'll be checking it out because I'm getting Disney Plus. And yeah, it Yeah, Disney Plus is also gonna have The Simpsons as well. Another huge piece of news that dropped last week or this past week is that The Matrix 4 is officially a go.
Yeah.
With Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss, and Lana Wachowski all returning. So yeah, this is a Variety exclusive that The Matrix 4 is happening. I don't know how they're gonna like. I honestly have to rewatch the Matrix movie because it's been forever since I've seen it, the first one. But yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be interesting, man.
I totally see how they can do this because I played the Matrix Online,
Uh-huh.
which was the MMO, and it had storylines and stuff. And one of the storylines is that somebody in the Matrix kind of gets the powers of the. I doubt that's probably what this is gonna be about, but they've said
Yeah, I
like.
don't know, man.
But I can see how they can very easily continue the story. To be honest,
It's just interesting. Like after so many years, they're doing this shit again.
fucking the Keanu-sans, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, the Keanu songs, I suppose, right? He's in fucking Cyberpunk. Who's in Toy Story. He's
Like
John
he's
Wick.
money right now, and they want some. So.
Yeah, the Keanu songs remain strong. They're trying to get him in Marvel. Shit, he's everywhere. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested. The last couple movies ain't that good. The first one's like the really good one. But let's see what they do with number 4. It'll be interesting to say the least. And
yeah,
anything he touches turns to gold at the moment.
pretty much. All right, where are we? Let's see.
We just did Matrix.
Matrix. Okay, so we're gonna be moving into. Well, let's just do this one first. So Tom Holland has not been having the best week, and by that I mean the Uncharted movie has lost its director. Dan Trachtenberg has exited the director's chair for Sony's Uncharted movie starring Tom Holland.
Why are like game movies are always so fucking like
I
tumultuous and like
I don't know
nobody
why they're
ever
so
does them
like
with a damn.
they can never make these movies justice, man.
This and the fucking Flash are just like that Flash movie lost
Dude.
so many directors.
Yeah, the Flash movie's like on a fucking level on its own. That movie's lost director after director. But yeah, this movie is lost the director, so they're gonna have to find a new one. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Tom Holland should direct
it. Okay, yeah.
Just let him do it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's so director or the Uncharted movie lost its director. Hopefully, they can get another replacement for it that will do the movie justice and whatnot. We'll see. Speaking of Tom Holland, we're gonna move it into Marvel news. Before we get to the Spidey news, we're gonna hop into some other Marvel news that happened. It was reported earlier in the week that Kit Harington will be joining the MCU, and now we know what he will be doing. He's gonna be joining the cast of Marvel's The Eternals.
Yeah, boy.
So he is gonna be joining that crazy cast of Richard Madden, Kumail Nanjiani, Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Lauren Ridloff, Brian Tyree Henry, Leah McHugh, Don Lee, and Gemma Chan.
Oh.
So he's gonna be in that.
It actually says who he's playing.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing the Black Knight, I believe, right?
Dane Whitman.
Yeah, so
I'm surprised.
It's interesting that they have both Richard Madden and Kit Harington in the same movie.
Like him.
Yeah, I mean they want to have the Stark.
I like Kit.
They want to have the Stark boys in the same movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Kim.
Yeah, so that's cool. I don't know too much about the Eternals, so
we'll find out. Shit about the Eternals.
We'll find out what the hell all this stuff means. But so Kit Harington is in the MCU in the Eternals. What else we got? Oh, Black Panther 2 was announced today at D23 earlier. It has a release date of May 6, 2022, and Ryan Coogler is coming back to direct. Black Panther 2, May 6, 2022.
That's a long time.
It is.
That's pretty far away.
Considering that the last one came out last year, or the first one came out last year, it's going to be 4 years by the time the next one comes out. That's crazy. Yeah.
I like the first one.
Yeah, me too. So we're gonna jump into the main stuff that you've all wanted to hear about is which is the Spider-Man thing.
Oh,
First
Lord.
of all, before we hop into that, Spider-Man Far From Home is gonna get a re-release with a new scene. Starting August 29th, there's going to be a new extended cut featuring 4 minutes of never-before-seen action footage. Will be released in theaters in the US and Canada. It'll also be available in IMAX and large formats in select locations. So they're pretty much doing what they did with Endgame, is like re-releasing the movie with more footage or whatever. And yeah. Now, here we go. Are you ready, Josh?
Hit me.
We're gonna jump into the Spider-Man stuff. So, it was also released earlier in the week that the deal with Sony and Disney for Spider-Man has ended. And Sony released a statement, I believe it was Sony. Let me see. There was a Sony response. Sony's Pictures spent yesterday trying to spin Deadline about the prospective loss of Kevin Feige. This is an article from Deadline. If you didn't already notice from when I said Deadline. First, the studio downplayed the idea he might be leaving. Then insiders pinned his exits on added responsibilities from the Fox acquisition of the X-Men franchise, though they declined to make a statement. All this was reflected as factors in Deadline's break of an important, widely regurgitated story. But sources maintain that Feige's exit was about money. It was about Disney seeking the 50-50 co-fi stake. Sources said the original Disney ask was more reasonable. As the price for Marvel and Feige's continued guiding hand that resulted in the delivery of Sony's biggest grossing film ever, Sony declined to meet those terms or even counter with anything worth considering. It was an aggressive stance by Disney, which already owns the merchandise of Spider-Man, and a tough nut for Sony to swallow, giving up half of its most valuable franchise. But these talks had been going on for some time. Had Sony agreed to Disney's ask, Marvel and Feige would not have withdrawn from the Spider-Man film sources. So this whole thing is a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
I blame both Sony and Disney.
Yeah.
They need to get their shit together. The ones that are really losing are us, the fans, because what the hell are you gonna do with this franchise going forward? You've tied it so much into the MCU. How the hell, after which is what I mentioned earlier when we were reviewing or we were talking about Far From Home. The way that movie ended.
Yeah.
How the hell are you gonna move forward with that? Not in the MCU anymore. It relies so heavily on what happens in the MCU. Like, what's Sony's plan here? Which, by the way, apparently they have Tom Holland signed on for like 2 more movies. So regardless of whether or not he stays in the MCU, Sony's gonna do 2 more movies with him in it, and they like hired the writers from fucking Far From Home again to do those. And like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna put him in with Venom now, or
I don't know, man.
This just doesn't. It doesn't make sense to me. They have to figure out they have to make this work. They have to fucking come to an agreement and make this work out.
Yeah, I think they'll be able to work something out. I'm still not convinced that like it's just like we're not gonna be able to come to an agreement at all ever. Like I don't believe that at all.
They need to keep negotiating.
Yeah,
they
like
can't just give up after an hour of talking or whatever.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna get into the business side of things and being like Sony or Disney or this because I just don't know enough about I don't know enough about either company or how they do business or how it all works out because I'm not educated in it. I will say as a fan, I want Spider-Man in the MCU because
I mean,
one,
we all do, yeah.
that fucking they've kind of set him up to be like the new Iron Man, kind of.
He's
We'll
one of the
see.
He's gonna be one of the main like huge characters going forward in the MCU.
Absolutely, yeah. And so that's something I'm very interested in. I want to see that as a fan. Business
Right.
wise, I don't know. I don't know how any of that shit works. I'm just a fan. So I don't know what it costs to make movies, like especially those movies, and how like all that after, like you see the big number after a movie's released, but you never see like all the behind the scenes, how it all works, all the math behind that. Unless you're like somebody that knows the business, which I definitely don't. I just watch movies and talk about it on the internet. So ultimately, I really hope they work something out. That's all I want. So
yeah.
And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, this evil mega corporation's worse than this evil mega corporation, right? Because
right.
like they got plenty of money. Just work something out for us, guys. Please.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much my stance on as well. As I need them, they need to come together and come to an agreement because they can't let this shit fall apart.
Oh.
Like I just, how do you let this happen after, the position that you're in now? Like what's I don't know. Apparently they're fighting over the director now too, like John Watts. Like, is Sony gonna keep him for the Spider-Man stuff, or is the MCU gonna get him for other things? Like,
They can always work a deal out. I don't think it's like over yet. I doubt we've heard the last of it. The only reason we heard this is because it felt like they're just trying to get like the fans going. What it seemed like.
right?
So.
Yeah, right. It's definitely
Negotiating
not the last
tactic.
we've heard of it. There's gonna be still a lot more we're gonna hear about that. I just hope they can come to an agreement.
Yeah.
To keep him in the MCU, because that is just insanity.
This and the Matrix news dropped at almost like the exact same time.
They dropped the same day. That's why.
That Twitter was fucking like, I was looking at it and I was like, what? Wait,
that
what?
day that the news for these two things dropped was it was wild.
Weird.
Dude.
It was a weird day on that
wild.
day.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just the whole business side of things. They need to come to an agreement, man. They gotta come to an agreement. Yeah, I hope they can figure it out. Again, especially after Far From Home, like the way that movie ends has me more excited for Spider-Man 3 since the last time I was excited for Spider-Man 3 for the Tobey movies. So yeah, I just, I can't wait. I can't wait for them to make a Spider-Man 3 in the MCU. Hopefully,
Yes, please.
they can fucking come to an agreement.
We all remember that Spider-Man. Don't talk about that here.
Listen, it wasn't the best movie. 1 and 2 are far greater than 3, but I was still very excited to watch 3 after watching 2. Especially since he was gonna have the black suit and everything. I was so hyped about it. But it didn't turn out great, but I was still excited to watch it.
Yeah.
Just like I was excited to watch The Last Jedi, and then when I watched that, I was like, but we're not gonna get into that. I'm just saying, you can be excited for a movie, and then watch it and be like, well, that was not good.
You can even watch a movie at the time and think it's good at that time, and then when you come home and really think about it, you're like, what? That actually wasn't that good.
Yeah.
Like, you're totally allowed to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I want them to work it out. And
hopefully they can
I'm not gonna sit here and take sides over which company makes more money because by God, they're both rich as fuck. So.
They both need to fucking figure this thing out. They need to talk about it. They need to make this thing work for us because we can't lose Spider-Man in the MCU. We don't want to watch Uncle Ben die again. We don't want to see Spider-Man recast again. Just fucking keep this going for as long as you can. It's working out for both of you, so shut your damn mouths. Quit being greedy.
There's so much.
Figure something out because the movies are doing good. I've never been more excited. I don't know if I've never been more excited, but the last time I was this excited for a Spider-Man movie was in the early 2000s. So
we appreciate all the fucking memes that came out of it. Now fucking put it back in the MCU.
Yeah, put it back. Yeah, put it. The memes have been funny. Like there was this one meme that I saw. Spoiler alert. Actually, you know what? I'll just send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but we already spoiled Far From Home earlier. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'll just send you the meme.
I just saw one that's like Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man Homeless.
Yeah, homeless. Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And there's so many more out there that are really funny and just like, yeah. But yeah, I think that's all we really have to say on that.
Anyway, yeah, that's all we got for the news. There was a lot of it.
Yeah, that was 2 hours, by the way.
That's been 2 hours of stuff already.
I don't even know if we have anything else to talk about.
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
I don't have shit. So if you have anything you want to talk about, man, go for it.
Let's see. We did kind of talk about WaveCon. WaveCon was the first thing we talked about.
We talked a lot about WaveCon.
Talked about Gamescom. We talked about D23. We did. I feel like we talked about most things.
We got a few minutes. Hey, Chad, if you want to ask some questions, we're down.
Yeah, I mean,
want to ask us anything.
Stream wise, like I made some polls when I came back from WaveCon, asking people what kind of games they wanted me to play. Like I said, I'm playing Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor on stream. I started it yesterday. That game's fun.
We played a lot of Smash at WaveCon.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
Played a shitload of Smash Brothers.
We played a lot of Smash Bros. Because of that, some people bought Switches
when they got home.
When they got home and started playing Smash.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. It was a very smashing week. It was just fun, man. Again, WaveCon was just a good time.
It was a hell of a good time. We played Secret Hitler while we were there.
Yeah.
Which good. I won 2 games that I was in and lost 1. Or no, I won.
I lost. I don't know how many, like 2 of them, I guess. I don't know.
No, I think I won every game I was in. And I was fascist twice, and then I was a liberal once, and we won that game.
Yeah, you got it good. Right?
Well, that's all because of who our Hitler was.
Calvin did not play with us. He was doing some other stuff.
I don't know if I ever saw Calvin play game.
I don't know. I don't know what he was doing.
I mean, I felt like he was always up doing something, but I don't know if I actually saw him.
Yeah, Aaron was playing with us though. Low-key.
Aaron did play with us, and
Eric was watching for a little bit.
Yeah, and we had a mod night where it was only mod stuff, and we played some games there.
Yeah.
We're very bad at fucking.
I won the fucking Cards Against Humanity. It was really great.
Yeah, Cards was fucking bit last. We ate Jake's chicken dip.
We ate some bomb-ass chicken dip sandwiches.
Which he made into like grilled cheeses. Yeah, it was so
They were bomb. Holy hell, those grilled cheese chicken dip sandwiches were fucking
Oh my God, I'm hungry right now. That's probably
I had to get the recipe from Jake, and I need to try those at some point.
I need to get the recipe too. I need to get it from him. Because I'm down for some more of that. It was so good.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
What else was there? That we're forgetting. Some of the guys got tattoos, but we didn't do that. Thank Christ.
Yeah, some guys got tattoos.
Tattoos. I love tattoos, but I don't know if I want the logo.
Oh, you know what I forgot about in the movie news?
What's that?
That The Rise of Skywalker had a teaser poster released.
Oh, that's right, it did.
Post it in the chat real quick. It's fine. I'm not crazy over the poster. It's okay.
I'm more excited. I'm just excited for Mandalorian.
I'm just not excited for this movie as much as the Mandalorian.
I'm still gonna go see.
I'm still gonna watch it, of course. I'm still looking forward to it, but I'm more excited for Mandalorian.
We get the
But anyway,
Mandalorian.
no, we didn't even talk about the Mandalorian poster. That was great. Did you see that poster?
Yeah, I did. Trying to find it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just kind of skimming through the news. Maybe happening that we.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, but yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said on stream, I'm gonna be doing some Shadow of Mordor this upcoming week. I'm probably gonna be playing that for the majority of it. And then I made 2 polls. I made like an individual games poll, and then I made like a franchise series poll. So Shadow of Mordor won the individual game poll, and the Arkham series won the series poll. So I'm gonna be doing the Arkham series after Shadow of Mordor. So
yeah. How about
that's what I'm gonna be doing on stream
I
coming
feel
up.
like we should close out the show because we've been at it for 2 hours. Our shout outs
Yes.
and stuff. So how about we do that? I'm gonna pop over to the Daniel screen.
All right.
There we go. We're up.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to be wrapping things up. I think we talked about everything we wanted to. I figured this would go on for longer, but I think we kind of did a good job talking about everything within like 2 hours. So that's pretty good. Again, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back again next week. So join us for that. The topic for next week was going to be TBA. Keep an eye out on that. Josh will probably announce it on Twitter or something.
Yeah, we'll figure.
And yeah, just thank you guys for being here. We do these every week, unless we don't, in which case we'll let you guys know when. I'll let you guys know on my Discord, and Josh will let you guys know on his Twitter. So just follow us there. But yeah, thank you all for being here. And we'll see you guys next week. Keep an eye out on the stream. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing some Shadow of Mordor on my stream this upcoming week. And yeah, we'll look forward to more orc whoopassery with in the Lord of the Rings universe. But yeah, just keep an eye out for all the stuff. Follow us on all the stuff that's down here on the sides. I don't know which side it's on.
On one of those sides.
Yeah, follow us on that stuff. Join the Discords and all that shit. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for joining us again on our return episode. I know it's been a while. It's been like 3 weeks or something crazy.
Been a while.
But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you next time.
All right. Hey there, guys. I want to say thank you and appreciate you very much for coming back for the episode that we're now back after being gone for so much. Appreciate you all coming out and still supporting the things that we want to do, which is this podcast for one. Coming up on my streams, I'm going to be doing some streams here. I'm going to be doing some world building streams of a new world I want to get started on. So I'm going to be doing that. If you think you're possibly going to be a player in that, I would recommend you not to watch those streams. But if you want to see my process and how we do stuff like that, make sure to check those out. I'll have a date on my Twitter and possibly on the Discord. Next thing coming up, September 1st, Frozen Decimation returns. That is our D&D game that I play with most of the Blind Wave mods and a few other people. That'll be September 1st at 6 Eastern Time. That will be making its glorious return after not having played it after WaveCon and stuff like that. And we're really excited to get back on that game rolling. So I'll be prepping that this September. So, although that'll be all off stream. I'm going to start playing some games at some point. Some that I really need to get through. The Last of Us is on that list, as well that other game that is flipping my.
Last of Us,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, God of War, Horizon.
Horizon, that's the one. I don't have Spider-Man or God of War.
Oh, you got to get them, man. Also, Horizon is great. You got to play that.
Yep. I need to play Horizon. I've got the Game of the Year edition. I've been planning to play it.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for checking this out. Make sure to hit that follow button if you like what you're seeing here. Make sure to follow us on Twitter to stay up to date on all our goings on. Minorific, thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. Got you out. And yeah, keep an eye out for all the things that we got coming on. We're gonna go to the exit screen now, guys, and stop recording. So we'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Go. There we go. Let's put the music on.